Hi everyone, this is Meenakshi Ramesh from tapyourwaytohealing.com. Today I have two friends with me, Adit and Suman, Adit's mom, here for my YouTube channel. And we are continuing the April series of videos. And we are so happy to have Adit and Suman share something with all of us. So I'm going to start with Adit first. So Adit, I would like you to share whatever you're prepared to share with all of us.
Hi, my name is Adit. I am 27 years old. I go to EMCG program. I work at IBM on Fridays. I like to do janitor jobs. I like working at IBM. I like to play tennis and I like to watch tennis tournaments. I also like movies like Disney, Marvel, action, adventure movies. I'm watching a TV show on Oliver Twist. It is BBC show. I'm learning to do drawing. These are few of my drawings.
Wow, can you show it? Can you hold it and show it? Beautiful, Adit. Can you turn it? Awesome, awesome. So beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing your drawings and your wonderful write-up about yourself. So before the recording, oh, some more. Can you show it a little closer? Someone, oh, beautiful. Look at that nose. Awesome, Adit. You are an amazing artist. Thank you for sharing your drawings.
Welcome.
So before the recording, Adit, you were telling me that you are trying to learn cooking. So what are you learning to cook right now?
Pongal.
Pongal. And pongal is a recipe, a dish that's made with rice and lentils. And it is one of the, super delicious South Indian delicacies. And I was telling Adit, once he's learned to make the recipe on his own, I'm going to visit him and eat the pongal. That's the plan. Okay, Adit?
Okay.
Um, Something else I wanted to ask. Yeah. Um, can you tell me two of your favorite foods? Two. Give me two things that you like.
Pongal and bindi with onions.
Okay, thank you, Adit. Thank you so much for sharing. Do you want to share anything else about yourself?
It's, I'm happy. I went on trip last Saturday and 2 weeks I went on trip. I'm happy to East Coast and saw everything I wanted. My first time going to East Coast.
Oh my God, how exciting! Was it fun? A lot of fun?
It was a lot of fun seeing the White House and Statue of Liberty. And
Wonderful, wonderful. Did you take a lot of pictures?
I took a lot of pictures. I have so many pictures in Baltimore. I have Virginia and Washington DC and New York also.
Awesome, Ade. Thank you so much for sharing that. I have been to those places as well, and it's a lot of fun. How was the weather?
I saw it was hot and rainy in New York last Saturday when I was there raining.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing about the weather, Adit. So now over to Suman. Suman is, just a second, let me read Suman's bio. Suman Kumar, mom to a young adult, is a mom to a young adult with autism and epilepsy. She works as a resource teacher in a middle school in the California public school system. Suman's family relocated to the US in 2002. At that time, her son Adit was 6.5 years old, and they didn't know much about autism, nor had they any experience with any kind of disorders. Families from GINA is a non-profit organization that serves families who have children with special needs, which I'm also a part of. And our families from GINA were her friends, philosophers, guides, and mentors. And I'm sure they continue to be her friends, philosophers, guides, and mentors. Suman draws her inspiration from others every single day. As a parent of an older child with autism, Suman has a few things to share with all of us. So before I talk to Suman, um, I feel, Suman, when we look back, when I look back and when you look back, both of us have adults, young adults, who is on the autism spectrum. There is so much has changed, so much, there is, first of all, in terms of resources and access to resources, everything is just a touch now. So if someone new who is like, if they have a child, young child who's getting diagnosed with autism, they have all the resources and information available to them immediately. Maybe that may not have been the case for you and for me, but if you were to just tell them, like, someone starting this journey new, um, navigating the autism journey as a mother, what would you like to share with someone who is just beginning their journey?
I would like to say that a label is only important as far as services to receive services are concerned. And always like to say them, think positive. Every night before you go to bed, have a vision of that positivity, of the kind of life that you want for yourself and for your child and for all your dear and near ones. Learn to look beyond the behavior. Don't make the mistakes that I did. Behavior was everything for me. Please don't do it. Children are much more than that, and they sense. Somehow children have this intuitive sense of sensing, my mom is expecting that this to happen, so I will probably do it because she's expecting it. So these are my new ones as a 53-year-old woman now. I would like to encourage young families, take breaks, sometimes with the family, sometimes just with your spouse, and sometimes just by yourself with your friends or just alone. It really helps. These small breaks help you multitude. They help you to energize. They help you to be refreshed and to regenerate. Help your child learn to be with other people, caregivers, other extended family members. It's really, really important. This journey can be very, very long. And the more support system, then the more the people that the child knows and is comfortable with, you build a bigger community for your child. Learn to be happy. Use every single setback to bounce higher. This is easier said than done, but if you practice, you can do it.
Right, right. Beautifully said, Suman. Thank you so much for that. I recently came across this quote from someone. I think I was listening to someone on YouTube, and he was saying, "Swallow every challenge like an energy bar." So when you shared this, that's what comes to my mind. Like, just kind of try to assimilate every challenge like an energy bar, and just kind of rise up. And beautifully said, beautifully said. So this is as a perspective, your perspective as a mother. So as a teacher, what is something you would like to share with all the parents who are just starting their journey or in the middle of their journey navigating autism?
I would like to tell them that advocate for your child. Always be realistic. Do not compare the services that other children are receiving. You don't want to be in anybody else's shoes. You know your situation better. Don't just be into this race of getting services. Observe what your child can do independently. Many times parents unknowingly prompt, and don't learn not to do it. Observe, catch yourself prompting your child, and make sure that your child can observe what they can do independently without any support, without any prompt, without anything. Help your child navigate the community, grocery, library, playground, every resource that is accessible to everybody else. The more that they know how to move in the community, then the less anxious they are. Be clear and consistent. And there was one more thing that I wanted to tell the young families is, and request, be humble, but be firm.
Right, right. Thank you so much for sharing that, Suman. When you were talking, when you were sharing about the community, give them, or train them to be independent. I think it's always good to start this early on. I think even just it can start at home with giving them simple things to do, and just giving them the confidence that they can do things independently, and then slowly build upon it. And even as you were saying that, I think this can resonate with every parent who has a child on the spectrum, irrespective of their age. It's like, if you feel like your child is not there yet, there is still a possibility. It's not like it's going to end. You can start right tomorrow, and then work on those steps. And even as you were sharing it, it is giving me also a lot of hope and confidence. And independence is something that I want to work for my son too. Yeah. So please feel free to share anything, if anything that you want to share with the audience that can be of value. Please, this is the time for you to share, Suman.
Simple things like, if your child loves to have, loves food,
Mm.
then make it a, grocery shopping. Say, okay, today we'll buy whatever you want, maybe cookies, maybe a fruit. And then, teach them how they're going to pack that in their snack bag. And our children with autism pretty diligent. They've learned routines really quickly and they will do it. And once they learn that, they're never going to lose it. And now they've got, then that they can do one thing independently. You know that when the snack is available, your child can pack the snack. Next, the snack is not available, the child is going to say, Mom, I think we need to go to Trader Joe to get the snack because we are out of it. So, these small things you build up on that. And I tell you, this is so important. So when your child is an adult, somebody need not ask him, do you want something, or is not frustrated about things, knows how to ask and do things.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, these simple little things, and then also honoring and acknowledging and celebrating these little wins with them, right? Like that they can do it, and yeah, it's big. Yeah, it's big, as you said. Awesome, Suman. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to meet you and Adit on Zoom. And Adit, and I'm waiting for that pongal. Okay, Adit, and I will come to your place and have the pongal that you make. Okay, Adit? All right. Do you want to say anything else? Are we done? You're muted. Thank you, Adit. Thank you, Suman. He
I
did
think
so very well. I even asked him questions on the floor, and he was, I'm so glad that he spoke about your trip to East Coast, and
Yes.
that's how it is.
First time, because I wanted to go. I was waiting to go there. That's why I went first time.
I mean,
Okay, okay. Awesome, Adit. Thank you so much, Suman. Thanks a lot for doing this. Let me stop recording and then say bye to both of you.